For decades, people imagined criminals as figures lurking in dark alleyways, smuggling contraband across borders, or operating from hidden warehouses beyond the reach of law enforcement. But in the 21st century, a new type of criminal empire emerged. One without borders, without traditional territory, and often without a single weapon being fired. It exists behind computer screens, encrypted messages, and anonymous digital identities. It is an underground world worth billions of dollars, a shadow economy built on stolen data, extortion, fraud, and deception. This is the global cybercrime empire, a world where some of the most dangerous criminals never leave home. Every day, billions of people connect to the internet. They send emails, transfer money, shop online, store photographs, and manage entire businesses through digital networks. The internet has become one of humanity's greatest achievements. But hidden beneath its surface lies another world, a parallel ecosystem where cybercriminals operate with remarkable sophistication. Unlike traditional criminals, they do not need physical access to their victims. A person sitting in one country can target a victim thousands of miles away with a few clicks of a keyboard. What makes cybercrime especially dangerous is its scale. A bank robber can steal from one bank at a time. A cybercriminal can target millions of people simultaneously. A single malicious email can be sent to millions of inboxes within minutes. One successful attack can compromise an entire corporation, hospital system, or government agency. The digital age has multiplied the reach of criminals in ways that previous generations could never have imagined. At the heart of this hidden empire is stolen data. In the underground economy, personal information is currency. Names, addresses, passwords, credit card numbers, medical records, and financial information are bought and sold every day. Massive databases containing millions of stolen identities circulate through secret online marketplaces. To cybercriminals, a person's digital identity can be more valuable than their physical possessions. Many of these transactions take place on what is commonly known as the dark web. Unlike the public internet used by most people, certain networks allow users to conceal their identities and locations. While these technologies have legitimate uses, they have also become gathering places for criminal organizations. Hidden marketplaces offer stolen data, hacking tools, counterfeit documents, and illegal services. Entire criminal businesses operate in these digital shadows, complete with customer support, user reviews, and sophisticated payment systems. Perhaps one of the most feared weapons in the cybercriminal arsenal is ransomware. In a ransomware attack, criminals infiltrate a victim's computer systems and encrypt critical files, effectively locking the owner out of their own data. The attackers then demand payment, often in cryptocurrency, in exchange for restoring access. Hospitals, schools, corporations, and government agencies have all fallen victim to such attacks. In some cases, critical services have been disrupted, causing real-world consequences far beyond the digital realm. What is particularly alarming is the level of professionalism within these criminal networks. Many cybercrime groups operate like legitimate companies. They recruit specialists, assign specific roles, manage budgets, and conduct strategic planning. Some groups focus exclusively on developing malicious software. Others specialize in stealing credentials, laundering money, or negotiating ransom payments. There are even criminal organizations that offer crime as a service, allowing less skilled individuals to rent sophisticated hacking tools for a fee. Cryptocurrency has added another layer of complexity to this hidden economy. Digital currencies enable rapid global transactions without relying on traditional banking systems. While cryptocurrencies have many legitimate uses, they have also become popular among cybercriminals seeking to move funds across borders with greater anonymity. Sophisticated laundering techniques help obscure the origins of illicit proceeds, making investigations more difficult for law enforcement agencies. One of the fastest-growing sectors of the cybercrime world is online fraud. Every year, countless victims lose money to scams that exploit trust, fear, or desperation. Fraudsters impersonate government officials, bank representatives, investment advisors, or even family members. Some create fake investment opportunities promising extraordinary returns. Others manipulate victims into transferring money voluntarily. These schemes often rely less on technical expertise and more on psychological manipulation. In many cases, the greatest vulnerability is not technology itself, but human behavior. Behind these operations are individuals and groups driven by enormous financial incentives. Cybercrime has become one of the most profitable criminal enterprises in the world. Compared to traditional forms of organized crime, the risk can be lower, while the rewards are potentially far greater. A criminal can target victims across multiple countries without ever crossing a border. Jurisdictional challenges, legal complexities, and the anonymity of the internet make prosecution difficult. Governments around the world have invested heavily in cybersecurity defenses, but the battle remains uneven. As security systems improve, cybercriminals adapt, new vulnerabilities emerge, new attack methods are developed. Artificial intelligence, automation, and advanced software tools are transforming both cybersecurity and cybercrime simultaneously. The result is an ongoing technological arms race in which attackers and defenders constantly evolve. Some of the most sophisticated cybercriminal organizations resemble intelligence agencies more than street gangs. They conduct extensive reconnaissance, exploit software vulnerabilities, and maintain access to compromised systems for months before launching attacks. Their operations can involve dozens of individuals working across multiple countries. The scale, coordination, and technical expertise involved demonstrate how far cybercrime has evolved from the stereotype of a lone hacker working in isolation. Yet despite all the technology involved, cybercrime ultimately remains a human story. Behind every data breach is a victim. Behind every stolen identity is a person whose privacy has been violated. Behind every ransomware attack is an organization struggling to recover. The consequences extend far beyond financial losses. Trust is damaged. Businesses are disrupted. Lives can be affected in ways that are difficult to measure. The global cybercrime empire continues to grow because the digital world continues to expand. As more devices become connected, more data is generated, and more aspects of daily life move online, new opportunities emerge for both innovation and exploitation. The same technologies that empower individuals and businesses can also be weaponized by those operating in the shadows. Most people will never see this hidden world directly. They will never visit underground marketplaces or communicate with cybercriminal networks. Yet they interact with the consequences every day. Every password, every online transaction, every email, and every connected device exists within an environment where invisible battles are constantly taking place. Beneath the surface of the modern internet lies an empire without borders, without uniforms, and often without faces. It is a world fueled by stolen information, digital deception, and relentless innovation. The criminals who operate within it may never meet their victims. They may never leave their homes. Yet their reach extends across continents, into governments, corporations, and ordinary households around the globe. And as the world becomes increasingly connected, the influence of this hidden empire may only continue to grow.